Power rankings a little bit later. Last week he had Minnesota at number 3. I have a suspicion they won't be there. They looked a little more like number 2 last night.
Oh my God, that's good.
I see what you did there. Yeah.
Every now and again. But anyway, here's what I want to hear from you, RG3. Very specifically, through the eyes of a quarterback, what is he doing so much better? Because it's easy for me and all of the football fans to see, well, look how well he runs, and obviously he had it going last night. But very specifically, what is he doing better than he did last year? Hurts.
Yeah, well, I think, he went in the offseason and he worked on his mechanics. First of all, getting the ball out has a lot to do with how fast you can get the ball out. He's improved that. He's getting the ball out faster from that standpoint. And then secondly, I just look back to A.J. Brown. It's trust. When as a quarterback, when you have a wide receiver that you know, this guy's going to make me right. He has that now in A.J. Brown. And then what did they do? They got Devontae Smith more involved in this game plan. So he has weapons at the tight end position, at the running back position, and outside at wideout. But for Jalen Hurts himself, he has confidence now. He has trust in the guys around him. And I just think that Dominique said it so much better in the first in the first hour of the show. Yeah. He's eating up zone coverage. Yeah. And if you play man coverage against this guy, he is going to run the ball, and he's going to make you pay.
Okay, so let's teach the football fans something. What does that mean? If he's eating up zone coverage, what does that – if they were able to beat him with zone last year, what did that mean for the Eagles? And now that he can beat that, what does it mean?
Yeah, so when you talk about zone coverage, it's all about your eyes. Your eyes have to be in the right place. If you're playing DB, you got to make sure your eyes are in the right place when you're watching the offense. So Jalen has improved his eyes where they need to be on every given play. And you'll see it right here. He's scanning the entire field. He's making sure he's throwing checkdowns. He's hitting A.J. Brown across the middle. And I just thought he did a great job last night of using his eyes to move defenders as well. Here, he's reading quarters coverage, right? They run the outbreak. Both guys jump it. He hits the post over the top. It's those simple things. And when the plays are there, Jalen Hurts is hitting them consistently this year when he wasn't last year.
It's beating zone is particularly important for a quarterback like Jalen Hurts because the point that Robert was making about their eyes, when they're in zone, everyone's eyes is on the quarterback. You can't really have big breakaway runs like that. So if you stink against zone as a passer, and that takes away his running ability also. So when they play man against him, then he might have one guy in front of him that he has to beat if he decides to tuck it around, or none. So if you can't play zone against him or you can't play man against him, you're going to have to blitz him, which opens you up to big plays.
When they're playing man, their backs go with the receiver. So they're not watching the quarterback anymore. So if he pulls it down, what we saw last night on the 3rd and 2, he goes for 20 and scores a touchdown, right? Everybody turns their back. There I go.
So that's what you watch for as you watch the Eagles going forward in their season. Let's have a moment on the other side, because we can make fun of Dominique all we want, and Lord knows I'm here for that. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.